The era of paying $3,000 for guaranteed precision is officially over. For decades, the firearms industry convinced you that cold hammer forged barrels and advanced ceramic coatings were exclusive to the elite. They lied. The relentless rise of automated CNC machining has completely democratized surgical accuracy. Today, we are stripping down the 7 most high-value budget hunting rifles of 2026. These are the ruthless survival machines actively threatening the existence of premium luxury brands. Let us begin. Number 7. The Glenfield Model A. This weapon represents the absolute resurrection of a pure utilitarian workhorse. Before the dominance of massive sporting goods chains, American hunters relied on simple, unpretentious tools to survive and harvest game in the wild. Rising from the ashes of corporate bankruptcy under new manufacturing command, this platform returns to capture the absolute financial floor of the market. It is a massive economic disruption, proving that a highly capable field and survival tool does not require a luxury price tag. From an engineering perspective, this rifle is a masterpiece of economic efficiency. It completely strips away all luxury aesthetic features and focuses entirely on the critical mechanics of a reliable platform. The absolute core of its value is the high-quality cold hammer forged 20-inch barrel. Furthermore, the manufacturer intelligently threaded the muzzle at 5/8 by 24 directly from the factory floor. This means the weapon is immediately ready for a sound suppressor straight out of the box, completely eliminating the need for an expensive trip to the machine shop. It is a highly nimble, lightweight instrument, weighing only 6.3 pounds, making it perfect for dense brush and steep mountainsides, where heavy long-range rifles become a severe physical liability. However, achieving this ultra-low price point requires brutal sacrifices in exterior refinement. The deal-breaker here is the severe lack of environmental armor and advanced ergonomics. The weapon sits in a highly basic, rigid polymer stock that feels stiff and unrefined in the hands, and it entirely lacks the advanced ceramic composite finishes found on modern competitors. The standard matte black steel will absolutely require meticulous oiling and constant maintenance to prevent rust when operating in wet or corrosive backcountry environments. Price ranges from $429 to $499. Number 6. The Franchi Momentum Elite. Carrying the elite aristocratic bloodline of the legendary Italian Benelli family, this platform represents a direct, aggressive assault on the mid-tier European market. It was engineered to challenge the dominance of established precision rifles by translating world-class shotgun ergonomics into a highly refined bolt-action system. It is a sleek, specialized predator built for those who demand geometric perfection. The absolute brilliance of this weapon lies in its advanced biometric architecture. The proprietary Ergonom X stock was developed through exhaustive mapping of the human body in various tactical shooting postures. It features meticulously molded traction zones that force your hands into perfect alignment, whether you are standing or firing from the prone position. It eliminates shooter-induced torque and makes the rifle feel like a biological extension of your own arm. When you press the Relia trigger, you unleash a violent kinetic shockwave, but the Italian engineers completely tamed that physical punishment. They integrated the twin shock absorber system, which utilizes a specialized expanding foam pad to absorb and disperse up to 50% of the perceived recoil. This allows you to effortlessly track your target through the optic immediately after the shot breaks. The weapon also features a stunning spiral-fluted bolt and a heavy cold hammer forged barrel shielded in a weather-resistant Cerakote finish. However, this level of Italian engineering demands a serious financial sacrifice. The deal-breaker here is the severe premium price point. This rifle operates at the absolute extreme upper boundary of the budget designation and is significantly more expensive than almost every other platform on this list. It forces you to question if the ergonomic luxury is truly worth the extra capital. Price ranges from $959 to $1,329. Number 5. The Howa 1500 Fence Line. For decades, this Japanese-manufactured barreled action has operated as a heavily guarded secret within the tactical community. Professional gunsmiths and custom builders have quietly utilized this exact platform as the indestructible foundation for high-dollar precision sniper builds. It is an absolute workhorse forged in the fires of heavy industry, designed to survive the most punishing physical abuse you can inflict on a weapon. The mechanical core of this beast is its massive flat-bottomed receiver featuring a heavily machined integral recoil lug. Unlike cheaper tubular receivers, the flat-bottom architecture provides an immense, stable bedding footprint. This ensures the action will never twist or torque inside the stock when you unleash the violent concussive wave of a heavy Magnum cartridge. Cycling the bolt feels like sealing a heavy steel bank vault. The forged one-piece dual lug bolt utilizes a massive spring-loaded M16-style claw extractor. This aggressive extractor bites down on the cartridge rim with vicious force, guaranteeing positive extraction even when the chamber is heavily fouled with carbon or packed with freezing mud. It also features the brilliant Howa actuator-controlled trigger, giving the operator a glass, smooth two-stage pull before a highly predictable break. But engineering a weapon to be virtually indestructible comes with a severe physical penalty. The deal-breaker here is the massive, punishing weight of the entire system, tipping the scales at over 8 pounds before you even mount a heavy rifle scope or load a single cartridge. This rifle is an absolute burden to carry. If you are climbing steep mountain ridges or tracking game for miles, this heavy block of Japanese steel will aggressively drain your physical stamina. Price ranges from $626 to $729. Number 4. The Christensen Arms Evoke. But before we break down this massive strategic pivot, I have a quick tactical question for you. Why is 416R stainless steel strictly preferred over standard 4140 steel for manufacturing match-grade precision rifle barrels? Is it A, it completely eliminates copper fouling, B, the added sulfur vastly improves machinability for a microscopic clean bore finish, or C, it physically hardens under the extreme heat of Magnum cartridges? Drop your guess in the comments below right now. I will reveal the answer at the end of the video. For years, this manufacturer ruthlessly dominated the premium mountain rifle segment, demanding thousands of dollars for their exclusive carbon fiber-wrapped platforms. The introduction of this specific series marks a massive industry earthquake. They finally stepped down into the muddy trenches of the sub-$1,000 market, delivering a precision-engineered weapon that threatens to completely disrupt the mid-tier landscape. To achieve this highly aggressive price point, they completely abandoned their legendary carbon fiber wrap, utilizing a conventionally contoured solid steel barrel instead. However, they absolutely refused to compromise on the underlying metallurgy. They forged the entire cylindrical receiver and the hand-lapped button-rifled barrel from premium 416R stainless steel. The action features a robust 90-degree bolt throw, providing massive primary extraction leverage specifically designed to unseat swollen high-pressure Magnum brass. Furthermore, they outsourced the fire control group, directly equipping every weapon from the factory floor with a premium TriggerTech single-stage trigger. This utilizes patented frictionless release technology to eliminate all sear creep, giving you a flawless, glass, smooth break. But ditching the expensive aerospace materials comes with an inescapable physical toll. The deal-breaker here is the severe mass penalty. Stripped of its lightweight carbon shell, this rifle is noticeably heavy, tipping the scales at nearly 7.7 pounds unscoped. It is no longer an ultralight mountain rifle, but rather a heavy immovable platform designed to tame the violent recoil of heavy magnums. Price ranges from $898 to $1,048. Number 3. The CVA Cascade and Cascade XT. This weapon is the ultimate silent assassin of the budget market, operating as a highly guarded secret straight from the manufacturing floors of Spain. Connecticut Valley Arms heavily leverages its corporate synergy to violently disrupt the premium tier, delivering a platform that completely shatters traditional rules of value. It is a true sleeper agent hiding world-class performance inside an unassuming blue-collar shell. The absolute core of its phenomenal ballistic performance is its biological connection to the ultra-premium Bergara series. It utilizes the exact same world-class steel barrel blanks, honed and button-rifled, in the exact same Spanish facility as precision rifles costing thousands of dollars more. By purchasing this highly affordable platform, you are essentially acquiring a masterclass Bergara barrel disguised in a rugged hunting configuration. They mated this precision steel to a highly efficient proprietary dual lug action featuring a fast 70-degree bolt throw, allowing for remarkably quick follow-up shots. To ensure that extreme accuracy is never compromised under physical pressure, the action is dropped into a rigid fiberglass reinforced synthetic stock. This heavily mitigates forend flex when you aggressively load the weapon on a bipod, guaranteeing consistent barrel harmonics and 0 point of impact shift when firing from improvised backcountry positions. But unlocking this elite Spanish steel requires accepting a highly isolated ecosystem. The deal breaker here is the proprietary action footprint. Unlike weapons built on universally accepted blueprints, this platform utilizes a highly unique internal geometry. This makes finding advanced aftermarket chassis systems or specialized modular upgrades significantly more difficult, leaving you largely confined to the factory stock configuration for the lifespan of the weapon. Price ranges from $750 to $825. Number 2, the Savage 110 Core Hunter. This weapon represents the ruthless evolution of the oldest continuously manufactured bolt-action rifle in the United States. Rather than relying on its historical pedigree, this platform aggressively modernized to focus entirely on human biomechanics. It is a masterclass in adapting to the shooter rather than forcing the shooter to adapt to the machine. The absolute mechanical brilliance of this weapon is the AccuFit Phi 2 system. Historically altering the geometry of a synthetic stock required specialized gunsmithing tools or stacking cumbersome polymer shims. This system introduces a completely toolless integration mechanism, allowing you to change length of pull and comb height immediately in the field using a quick-set dial. This is a massive tactical advantage. When the temperature drops and you don heavy insulated clothing, your natural length of pull changes drastically. You can now physically compress the stock geometry in seconds, ensuring your trigger finger interfaces perfectly at 90 degrees, and your eye aligns flawlessly with the optic. Internally, they upgraded the bolt head with a dual ejector system guaranteeing consistent extraction trajectories for heavy Magnum cartridges, preventing spent brass from impacting your low-mounted windage turrets. But this aggressive modernization could not completely erase its blue-collar heritage. The deal-breaker here is the mechanical feel of the action. While the vertical cut receiver is an improvement cycling, the bolt still requires a heavy, deliberate physical effort. It completely lacks the glass, smooth, silken fluidity found in its European competitors. It is a highly functional brutalist tool that prioritizes rugged utility over mechanical elegance. Price ranges from $758 to $799. Number 1. The Ruger American Generation 2. This is the undisputed king of the modern survival era. The original generation revolutionized the entry-level bolt-action market over a decade ago, establishing the blueprint for the budget hunting arm. However, the Generation 2 is a ruthless mechanical evolution. It is a masterpiece of modern manufacturing that perfectly embodies the democratization of surgical precision. The absolute core of its lethality is the 20-inch cold hammer-forged barrel featuring deep, aggressive spiral fluting. This mechanical advantage significantly increases the external surface area to accelerate convective heat dissipation during rapid strings of fire, while reducing the overall weight to a highly manageable 6.5 pounds. The action utilizes a robust 3-lug bolt machined from a single piece of steel, providing a lightning-fast 70-degree bolt throw. This geometric advantage entirely prevents your knuckles from binding against modern rifle scopes during rapid cycling. But the true tactical brilliance is the exterior armor and its integrated biomechanical adaptability. The entire barreled action is completely sealed in professional-grade Cerakote finishes, making it virtually impervious to corrosive rain and blood. The weapon is secured using a patented bedding system, floating the barrel entirely inside a rigid synthetic stock. It comes directly from the factory with adjustable length of pull spacers and an interchangeable comb system, ensuring absolute optical alignment the second you shoulder the weapon. There are no compromises and no fatal flaws to be found here. The empirical field data proves that the mechanical accuracy of this platform completely obliterates the necessity for expensive aftermarket chassis systems. It makes the decision to spend $2,000 on a boutique weapon look mathematically foolish. Price ranges from $500 to $650. The answer to the 416R stainless steel pop quiz is B. The added sulfur vastly improves machinability, allowing for a microscopic, clean bore finish that heavily reduces copper fouling. The ultimate limiting factor in modern hunting is no longer the steel in your hands. It is your own biological limitation. Stop buying expensive brand names. Buy the budget rifle master your mechanics and subscribe right now to survive the next fight.